What's good, y'all? Taco. Welcome back to the channel. And yesterday, for the first time since 2021, I actually got in my car and went to go see a Marvel movie in theaters because, let's be honest, half of the shit that they put out post Endgame has absolutely not been worth the $30 I needed to spend to have a nice time at the movies. But after seeing actually every single soul on Twitter saying that Thunderbolts was absolutely goated and that the MCU is officially back, I had to just go and see it for myself. And I'm not gonna lie, man, this shit was peak, like actually fucking 10 out of 10 peak cinema, dog. So in this video, I just want to go over some of my favorite things about the movie and what I think the MCU needs to take from it going forward, because honestly, if we can get more films like this, then I think it's safe to say that the MCU is finally getting back on track. Now, just a quick disclaimer, there are going to be some very light spoilers for the movie. It literally just came out, so I'm gonna try and keep it as spoiler free as I possibly can. But yeah, man, if you haven't seen Thunderbolts yet, please, I am actually encouraging you to go to the theaters and watch this shit. It's literally just that good, and I don't want to spoil it or ruin it for anybody that's watching this video. But yeah, man, with all that being said, Thunderbolts is peak, and we're just gonna get straight into it. So one thing that I really enjoyed about this movie is just how grounded in reality most of it is. Like, despite the villain being this potentially world-ending threat, you know, he has the power of fucking 1,000 exploding suns and shit, and like he can literally just wipe everybody off of the map with like the snap of a finger. Despite that, the character arcs in this movie are so grounded in reality and like display the effects of mental health so well that it is legitimately scary. Like, it is so fucking accurate. And as somebody who has dealt with like a lot of mental health issues myself, I mean, I literally quit YouTube for like months because of this. And so to have this level of emotional maturity and depth into these characters in an MCU movie out of everything, to me, is just something that I can really appreciate, and I'm really glad that they went this way, because more often than not, the best superhero movies, some of the best that have ever been created, are when the movie focuses on the heroes as people. They're not just these objects to sell toys. They're not just here to be put on t-shirts and sell merchandising. Like, they are actually fully fleshed out characters with emotional backstories and a lot of depth and complexity to them. And that is often what makes a good superhero movie a good superhero movie. Like, you can have these big final fights and all of that stuff, but if I don't care about the actual person in the suit, if I don't care about the person in the mask, to me, it's just like watching two action figures clashing together, and it just doesn't mean anything. But when you have characters that actually have depth and have backstories and have all of this weight to them, when they finally get into a situation where they have to fight somebody that is clearly much stronger than them, the stakes of the movie suddenly become that much higher. And another thing that I really like is that whole point that I just made directly ties into the main plot of Thunderbolts, because when you meet them, they aren't really these like grandiose heroes like Spider-Man or Hulk or Thor or like any of these larger than life people. They're just kind of normal for the most part, aside from like their mental health issues and, you know, the things that they've gone through. And, you know, some of them do have powers, but they're not particularly special in any way either. I mean, one of them is literally just a almost failed recreation of the Captain America Super Soldier Serum, and most of them just have either technology or combat training. Like, they're not really these like superhuman characters. But despite that, and despite all of the odds that they're against, and despite all of the things that they're internally dealing with, they all are able to come together and, you know, persevere despite all of that. And I think that's really cool. Like, they're not special heroes, but they are heroes. And I think that really just, it just hits home for me in a different way, man. It's just really cool to see. I mean, they're not exactly heroes either at the start. They really only become heroes towards the end. That might be a little bit of a spoiler, but to me, that's my favorite kind of superhero story. That's why I love Spider-Man so much, and even like in terms of anime speaking, that's why I love Naruto so much, and characters like Luffy and stuff like that, just because I love heroes that, despite the odds they're against, even if they know they're under-equipped or not prepared for the fight that they're about to take on, they still try. They still do what they can man, even if that means they still might lose. So the next thing that I just really loved about this movie was the visuals, man. The visuals of this movie were so fucking good, bro. Like, this is probably the best an MCU movie has looked in a very long time, because as you guys have known, you know, the past however many MCU movies have just been absolutely fucking rushed to all hell when it comes to how the VFX were looking. And it's not even the VFX artist's fault either, because, you know, Marvel just has this fucking pipeline that they just have to shit out however many movies per year. And so, you know, as a result of that, the VFX artists don't really have enough time to cook with their visuals, I feel like. But for this movie, they must have left this shit in the oven for a long time and cooked that shit to perfection, because the visuals in this movie are genuinely so good. And I'm not gonna spoil the ending of the movie or like the main final act of the movie, because I just don't want to spoil it, but the visuals for the ability that is used at the end of the movie is so good. It's so creative and it's so just like different. It's not all these flashing in 3D CGI models. Like, it's genuinely really good. Like, they put a lot of time and thought clearly into how this ability was going to look and how it was going to work in the grand scheme of the movie. And so honestly, man, they just fucking cooked with the visuals on this one. And like, even the shots where there's not a ton happening and it's just two characters talking, or they're going somewhere, or they're just kind of trying to figure out what to do next, the visuals and the way that it's shot, the lighting and just everything, it makes it so good, so impactful, and it really adds to a lot of the emotional weight of the dialogue in the movie, which I can really appreciate. Like, they really just kind of bring everything forward out of the emotional aspect that they need to with the visuals. And there's a lot of parallels in this movie, you know, between certain scenes in the movie and with other MCU movies that are just, oh my god, man, they're so fucking good. I really am trying not to spoil this movie, so please just go watch it and you'll see what I'm talking about. And just one last quick thing before I end off this video. Another thing that I really liked is that in this movie, we finally get to see superheroes saving civilians. Finally. I don't know why it took so fucking long for a movie to do this, but thank God. Like, Thunderbolts is actually a fucking godsend, bro, because finally we get to see superheroes interacting with the public and actually trying to save civilians, and it results in some of the best scenes in the movie. Like, I don't know why superhero movies have tried to just cut out this aspect of heroes when that's literally what makes them so appealing in the first place. And I'm not gonna go on a whole rant about this, alright, but it's just something that I really missed and I really appreciated that Thunderbolts did. Like, thank you, fucking thank you. Finally, a good movie, a good MCU movie, by the way, is actually focusing on the civilian aspect of what happens when superheroes fight. Thank you. Fucking thank you. Bravo to the guy who directed this movie, man. Thank you for adding that in. Anyway, rant over. Alright, I'm not gonna keep diving into this shit. But Thunderbolts, super fucking good movie. One of the best MCU movies. I would say this shit is like a top 5 MCU movie, bro. I'm gonna go that far and say it. I might go see this shit again in theaters, bro. This shit was peak. Sentry was a super cool villain. John Walker was a really standout character in this movie, and his character arc is super fucking good. It actually made me appreciate him more. We brought back saving civilians. The visuals are good. The story is good. The music is good. The acting is good. Fucking everything is good, and Yelena, Florence Pugh is super fucking hot. So, fucking peak movie overall, man. Fucking finally, I'm back on the MCU train, bro. I'm finally back on the MCU train. If we could keep making movies this good, hey man, I'll take back everything I ever said about the MCU, bro. Like, no bullshit. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for me for this video. I just saw Thunderbolts yesterday, and I really really just could not help myself from talking about it in a video because it's just super fucking good. Please go watch it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for this video. Again, I know I haven't uploaded on this channel in a while, and I know I kind of switched up my content for a while there, and you know, I was trying to do something different. It just didn't really work out. I was having a little bit of a mental health crisis, a little bit of an identity crisis, if I do say so myself. But recently, I've kind of been feeling better. You know, I feel like I'm up to making these kind of videos again. I'm definitely going to be a little less of an asshole in my videos. I want to try and do that a little bit less because it's not worth it at the end of the day, man. But I really do want to just start talking about stuff that I like again, and I think that's why so many people were drawn to this channel in the first place, just because I would come on here and speak my mind about things that I like, and you know, if you guys like those things, then it resonates with you guys. If not, then you know, it doesn't, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, I really just do appreciate everyone that stuck around for the little moments that I've been gone. I've probably been gone for like a month or two. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone who stuck around, and I'm gonna try to be more consistent on this channel. I can't promise what my upload schedule is gonna be like, especially because this is my first video back in a long time, so I really can't tell you guys when the next video is gonna be, but I am going to make videos more frequently. I'm going to try, and so I hope that's alright with you guys. I hope that you guys are looking forward to new videos. I'm looking forward to making more, and if you guys want me to talk about anything, just let me know in the comments. You could also follow me on Twitter. I have a new account because my old one got suspended, unfortunately. But yeah, man, enough rambling. That's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate everybody who's stuck around and everyone who's new to the channel as well, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Please go watch Thunderbolts. Yelena is super hot, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.